What if I told you that the greatest football player of all time almost never became a professional? Imagine the world without Lionel Messi. No magical dribbles, no unforgettable goals, no World Cup glory. It sounds impossible today, but there was a time when his dream was hanging by a thread. Lionel Messi's journey to success isn't just about trophies or records. It's a story of courage, sacrifice, heartbreak, and unbelievable determination. Behind every moment of greatness was a challenge that could have ended everything. And by the end of this story, you'll understand why millions of people believe Messi's success is one of the most inspiring journeys in sports history. A small boy with an extraordinary gift. Lionel Messi was born on June 24, 1987, in Rosario, Argentina. He wasn't born into wealth or fame. He grew up in a humble family where hard work was a way of life. From the moment he could walk, a football was never far away. While other children simply enjoyed kicking the ball around, Messi seemed to have a special connection with it. His balance, quick feet, and natural vision amazed everyone who watched him play. His grandmother was one of his biggest supporters. She believed in his talent before anyone else and encouraged him to keep playing. Years later, Messi would dedicate many of his goals to her memory by pointing toward the sky. But just as his football dream was beginning, life delivered a challenge no child should have to face: the diagnosis that changed everything. At only 11 years old, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. Without expensive medical treatment, his physical development could stop. The medication cost far more than his family could afford. Suddenly, one of Argentina's brightest young talents was at risk of losing everything. Not because of a lack of ability, but because of financial reality. Many clubs admired his talent, but were unwilling to cover the cost of his treatment. Every rejection made the future seem even more uncertain. For many families, this would have been the end of the dream. But for Messi, it became the beginning of something extraordinary. The opportunity that changed his life. Everything changed when FC Barcelona heard about the young Argentine. According to football history, one famous story tells of Barcelona's sporting director being so impressed by Messi's talent that he agreed to sign him using whatever paper was available, even a napkin. Whether remembered as legend or history, one thing is certain: Barcelona believed in him. The club offered to pay for his medical treatment, and at just 13 years old, Messi left Argentina with his family to start a completely new life in Spain. Imagine leaving your friends, your home, your country, and everything familiar while chasing a dream that wasn't guaranteed. It was a huge gamble, and it would change football forever. Learning to fight every single day. Moving to Spain wasn't easy. Messi had to adapt to a new culture, a new language, and a much higher level of competition. Many players were stronger and taller. Some doubted whether such a small teenager could ever succeed in professional football. But Messi had something size couldn't measure: his determination. Instead of trying to become stronger than everyone else, he perfected the skills that made him different. His incredible balance, lightning-fast dribbling, close ball control, and ability to read the game became his greatest weapons. Every training session was another step toward proving the doubters wrong, and slowly, they disappeared. The birth of a superstar. Messi made his first team debut for Barcelona as a teenager. At first, he was simply another young talent trying to earn minutes. Then, something remarkable happened. Every time he touched the ball, fans expected magic. His acceleration was almost impossible to stop. Defenders struggled to predict his next move because sometimes even Messi seemed to create opportunities out of nothing. Season after season, he became better. Goals turned into records. Assists became masterpieces. Victories became expectations. Before long, Lionel Messi wasn't just one of Barcelona's best players. He became the face of the club, creating football history. What happened over the next several years almost sounds unbelievable. Messi helped Barcelona win league titles, domestic cups, and UEFA Champions League trophies. He collected Ballon d'Or awards, breaking records that many experts believed would stand forever. His partnership with world-class teammates created one of football's greatest eras. But what truly separated Messi wasn't only the number of goals he scored, it was how he scored them. His calm finishing, his impossible dribbles, his breathtaking free kicks, his perfect passes. Every match carried the possibility of witnessing something fans had never seen before. Even rival supporters often applauded his brilliance. That's incredibly rare in sports. Success brought new pressure. As Messi's reputation grew, so did expectations. Every season, people expected him to score more, win more, break more records. Anything less than greatness suddenly felt like disappointment. That's an enormous amount of pressure for any athlete. Yet Messi rarely allowed the noise to change who he was. Instead of chasing headlines, he focused on improving his game. His quiet personality became one of his greatest strengths. He let his football do the talking, the dream that refused to come true. Despite winning almost everything with Barcelona, one goal remained painfully out of reach: winning the FIFA World Cup with Argentina. Year after year, international tournaments ended in disappointment. Argentina reached major finals but couldn't finish the job. Criticism became louder. Some questioned whether Messi could truly become the greatest without lifting football's biggest prize. For many players, repeated heartbreak would have ended the story. But Messi never stopped believing, and neither did millions of fans. A new chapter beyond Barcelona. Then came one of football's most emotional moments. After spending more than 2 decades with Barcelona, financial circumstances forced the club and Messi to go separate ways. Fans around the world were shocked. It felt impossible to imagine Messi wearing another club's jersey. He joined Paris Saint-Germain, beginning another chapter in his legendary career. Although adapting wasn't always simple, he continued to show flashes of the brilliance that had made him famous. Yet everyone knew his biggest mission still hadn't arrived. The night football will never forget. Then came the FIFA World Cup, the tournament that had defined so much of Messi's career. Every match carried enormous pressure. Every goal meant everything. Argentina faced difficult moments, incredible victories, and unforgettable drama. Messi led not only with his talent, but with experience, leadership, and calmness under pressure. Finally, after years of heartbreak, the dream became reality. Argentina lifted the World Cup. Messi lifted the trophy that had escaped him for so long. It wasn't just another championship. It completed one of the greatest careers football has ever seen. The celebration wasn't only about winning. It was about perseverance. It was about never giving up. It was about proving that even the longest journey can have the perfect ending, still inspiring the next generation. Many athletes slow down after achieving their biggest dream. Messi kept moving forward. His move to Inter Miami introduced millions of new fans to Major League Soccer and brought worldwide attention to football in the United States. Stadiums filled. Television audiences grew. For countless young players around the world, Lionel Messi became living proof that greatness isn't reserved for the biggest or strongest athletes. Children who once doubted themselves because of their size or background suddenly had someone to look up to. They watched him glide past defenders with incredible control, create impossible scoring chances, and remain calm under pressure, showing that intelligence, skill, and determination could overcome physical disadvantages. Every match became more than just a game. It became a lesson in hard work, discipline, and believing in yourself. Coaches pointed to Messi as an example of how dedication can shape extraordinary talent, while aspiring footballers spent hours practicing his dribbling moves and free kicks in parks and backyards. His influence reached far beyond trophies and records. He inspired a new generation to chase their dreams with confidence, proving that with passion, perseverance, and relentless effort, even the most impossible goals can become reality. His influence now extends far beyond goals and trophies. He has become an inspiration for future generations around the world. The lessons behind Lionel Messi's success. When people look at Lionel Messi, they often see the records, the goals, the awards, the championships. But those achievements tell only part of the story. The real lesson is what happened before the applause. A young boy refused to let a medical condition define his future. A family sacrificed everything for one opportunity. Years of discipline replaced excuses. Humility remained, even after worldwide fame. And perseverance eventually turned heartbreak into history. That's why Lionel Messi's incredible journey to success continues to inspire millions, not just football fans, but anyone chasing a dream that seems impossible today. Because success rarely belongs to the strongest. It often belongs to the person who refuses to quit. If you enjoyed learning about Lionel Messi's incredible journey to success, make sure to like this video, share your favorite Messi moment in the comments, and subscribe for more inspiring sports stories from the world's greatest athletes. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.